Yeah, we want to show you guys how we make our resin or concrete shells. In this case, we're going to do concrete. So we'll show you how that works. So this fabric has been soaked in water. It's quite wet, which is what we want. And the idea is that you can make these concrete shells anytime you want, and or fiberglass resin shells, whatever you want to make. And you can decorate them a year later, 6 months later, whatever it may be. This is our cut-off pyramid shape. We've put a plastic garbage bag on top. And what that allows us to do is to release this super easy. We don't want anything sticking out, so we're making it our effort to get this set up. We're going to get started, Laura. And there's a little bit of a... Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're going to make these shells now. And like I said, you can decorate them like a year later, it doesn't matter. If you're going to do concrete shells or concrete planters, do concrete to concrete. If you're going to stick with a resin shell, put resin on top of here. You could switch it over to concrete by basically putting a wet coat of resin on here and then sprinkling dry Portland cement on here. And that would give you the transition to make a resin shell into a concrete planter. So, I want to show you a little bit of our idea. We always face this problem that molds sink or cement sinks. So if I put something on here, it has the opportunity of falling back off. But if I went all the way around to this side, there's no way that this would actually fall off. It won't fall off. There's no way. So this would carry the weight from both sides. So it's going to be advantageous to do that. Laura, tijeras, scissors. Okay, so, yeah. ¿Me cortas este lado, Laura? We're going to get started by cutting some of these to size. Make sure they're nicely unfolded. Okay, esperas. ¿Cortaste? Temprano. Y ahí. Cortas esto. Recto. Cortas esto. There's some videos on this, how we made this silicone mold. What I like about this fabric is it really shows you where the cement has entered, and it gets really sticky. Okay, Laura. Abrirlo. We'll start here. Arriba, más. Ahí. We have to make sure this is opened up. ¿Me arreglas mi lado, Laura? So the stickiness on this part is carrying over to the stickiness on this part, so there's no way it's going to sag. It's basically being held in place by each side. The sides are helping it stick to each other. Okay, we have that one. We're going to do a rough layout on this. Más. Ahí. Okay. And I always like to start with an X because that gives you something to glue into. Yeah. If you have some spots where you want to add a bit of cement, just reach in, make it a little bit wetter. ¿Listo eso? Make sure you work in the cement. The fabric is white, so you know exactly if you've covered it or not. And we're going to make this shell with one coat. Okay, everywhere. Okay, I've got a spot missing here. Okay, Laura. ¿Digas? Me falta algo aquí. Está bien. Vamos a llenar con más.
No sucia yo, papi.